Hello and welcome back to my channel for the first reaction of the day and one of two reactions today. We're doing 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, yes! It's a 42-minute long song, but it's been separated into 8 parts. The first reaction I'll do 4 parts of the song, and then the next reaction I'll do another 4. I cannot wait. So let's get into it. This is Overture, instrumental first of all. It sounds like the sort of thing that could be in the Astonishing. Really cool so far, very light. Nice. It reminds me of False Awakening Suite. It's like a little thing off their self-titled album, which I shared a long time ago, and it definitely has like a similar kind of sound to it. All in 4/4 so far, which is quite surprising. Nice. snare rolls. Just obviously this song is going to be, the themes in this song are going to be spread throughout the whole of the song, and so far I'm liking the theme, so I'm guessing this is going to be a very interesting song. Interesting. So that was Overture. That was really cool. Next song, About to Crash. Nice. Here we go. Recognise this piano piece. This piano piece was on the drummer audition video. Dun, 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 dun. I recognise it now. Nice. Interesting. So, looking at the annotation for what the song is about, it's about this girl, this lady has bipolar disorder. I can definitely tell by the lyrics. So it's saying like her thought when she overthinks something, it kind of like affects her really badly, and like she might have a job or something, and they're expecting her to come here, but she's got work to do. She has to stop overthinking before she can carry on with a normal day or whatever. And it says he's helplessly standing by. It might be like her husband or her dad or something, possibly. And then it says even though she seems so high, he knows that she can't fly, and when she falls out the sky, he'll be standing by. So even though she has like moments of where she's good, he's always there to catch her when she comes out of of those good moments into the predominant moments of bad behaviour and bad way of being. It took me ages to explain that then.
She was raised in a small Midwestern town by a charming and eccentric loving father. She was praised as the perfect teenage girl, and everyone thought highly of her. And she cried every day, then stride in the grave. Then one day she woke up to find the perfect girl lost alive.
Okay, so looking here, obviously the man that they were talking about was her father. She was always praised as like a really good girl, like always did really well, nice person. She tried like endlessly to with endless drive to make the grade. I think it could be referring back to how everyone has high expectations of her. She can't really cope with it, so and a lot of the time that has an effect on her. I'll stop that before the next lyrics come, but it's a cool kind of like wording there. She had weathered this depression, so obviously like weathered means to control. Like you weather the storm, you've controlled it because obviously the weather's around, and she's kind of like learned to take control of her depression. So even though she kind of has bad episodes and moments of depression or behaviour, she kind of has it under control at the same time, so it never get too out of hand. Nice. Nice. I feel like this is probably transitioning into the next song because it's definitely changed the mood. The next part. Nice. I like how the drums have completely slowed down just to put the spotlight on the guitar playing. Really cool. Oh, I've got an advert, brilliant. But yeah. So far, I am really liking this song. First of all, like with the overture, it wasn't the most like complicated sort of thing, but it really had cool themes to it. It kind of had like a brass, kind of like an orchestral feel, and then it went to like darker places, lighter places. It had the typical kind of overture. It was a long overture as well, actually, 7 minutes long. But no, really cool song so far. The second part was really cool. I like the lyrics, but also how the music kind of like blended well with the lyrics. That's what Dream Theater do the best. They are so good at having like a perfect fitting with lyrics and music. I think that's kind of why their music's so relatable. But yeah, really cool start. And I know the second part is about a man with PTSD, and that should be. I'm thinking that's what I thought when the end of that song kind of was finishing. The mood kind of changed quite well. So I'm guessing they're going to be transitioning very, very swiftly into each song, each part of the really long song, of course. But yeah, let's get into the next part of the song. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting. So the first verse would have been talking about napalm showers showed the cows weren't let to mess around. So obviously they're talking about the napalm, dropping napalm on. I guess the person would maybe like be in the Vietnam War, because I know they used a lot of napalm in that war, which obviously killed a lot of people. But he's talking about like how they dropped it on the cowards who they were fighting against to show that we weren't there to mess around. And he said here, through heat exhaustion and mind distortion, he kind of realised that the heat was kind of like maybe giving him fatigue, perhaps. And the chorus, interestingly, said, hearing voices from miles away, saying things never said, seeing shadows in the light of day, waging a war inside my head. So this is where the PTSD comes in. So obviously he's hearing voices that aren't actually there because he's having flashbacks of the war, and now he's waging a war, which is clever wordplay, because obviously a war, but also there's like a war inside his head as well. And yeah, it's just given the first thing, I guess, of what PTSD is like with flashbacks and etc. Oh, nice. Okay, next song's already here. What the hell? That was quick. That was a very short song. But no, I want to just quickly talk about the second verse. Years and years of bloodshed and warfare. Only our mission was to only get in there and kill. So it's kind of like it's probably a shock to the system to think that they know they're going to get there, but obviously like the warfare has caused a lot of bloodshed, and when they get there, literally the only thing they have to do is kill people. And now that's just that must be a horrendous thing to do, and it must really have an effect on you for a long time. But yeah, interesting lyrics. So the next part is part 4, which is the last part of the reaction, the test that stumped them all. Let's get into it. This rhythm is just weird. I actually looked, it said this song is about someone with schizophrenia, and because of that, they've given the, you can tell it's like a very sporadic nature to it, and they put it in a 13/8 time signature, which is weird. So yeah, let's get into it. Interesting. So I want to pause because there's so many lyrics to go through, but standing in the darkness waiting for the light, the smell of pure adrenaline burning in the night, random blinding flashes aiming at the stage, intro tape begins to roll, igniting sonic rage. So I guess one of the characteristics of schizophrenia would be like stuff happening that's not actually happening, and like hearing voices and seeing things which aren't actually there. And so obviously he's standing in the darkness, but he's seeing stuff that isn't actually there. Just kind of like, it's kind of just given characteristics of schizophrenia, I guess.
The boys are simply crazy. We honestly think that maybe he lives in a world of fiction. We have just the place to fix himself and from himself.
That was really cool from James then. He was doing like very like childlike demented vocals to match the meaning of the song. Really, really cool. Really cool.
Curled up in the darkness, searching for the smell of stale sweat and shit steaming through the night. Random urine testing, pills that pink and blue, counseling and therapy, finding not a clue. Still a caveman between these hollow walls, hoping to find in me the answers to the test to stop them all. We're cutting to find the answers. You cannot just let them lead you. We're going to a shock treatment. We have just the tools to fix him. To save him from himself.
Oh, nice. I love when they do these trade-offs. Just Mike and Jordan just do these like guitar solos, keyboard solos. They've done it like all the time, but it just doesn't get boring. They just like seem to just redo it really well like, every song. God, their speed is insane. How do they do this? Interesting. Very interesting. So that's I'll stop it there because that's the next song, Goodnight Kiss. But really, really cool so far. I like how they've touched on multiple things within these first 4 songs, and obviously the I'm guessing there's like another instrumental because it said this these songs cover 6 different people. Obviously 6 degrees and the turbulence, but it covers 6 different people. So there's 8 tracks, 8 parts. So I'm not sure, but really, really awesome so far. I really liked the third one in particular. It was called The War Inside My Head. That was really cool, but the whole thing was really awesome so far. I was probably like 20 minutes, I guess. So, but yeah, can't wait to do the next part. So I'll see you soon.